Freeze, 27, jump. Take out. Ready. Hut, 180. Set, ready. 180 up. Here we go, here we go. Quad trumpet.
Here we go!
Charcoal.
You know they pay me extra for this.
Set hut. Let's go. What is down. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Ready, go.
Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Blue Hens will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Chanticleers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Hands it off. Runs through and runs through another one. Brings him to the open. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Back to throw, it's Decker. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field. Running it to the right. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the shot that clears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Looking to throw, it's Decker. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, shot to clear. First score of the game goes up.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Gonna run it. It's Ambrose. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. trying to make magic with his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Decker. Bringing the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Gets his 1st one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll snap the ball. 1st play of the drive coming from their own 24. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Sets up the screen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play. Officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Moves away as he feels pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Gee. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Blue Hens are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Finds his man. It's Bannon. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Decker. It's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Ambrose. There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it! And he gets it down to the 40. he's finally stopped a terrific run after the catch. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been
bringing it back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Decker. Makes the grab down the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And that's another shot to clear.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the shot to clear will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. throws for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That should be the final play of the first half. And on third down, they're running the field goal unit out there. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The shot that clears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the ground, it's Ambrose. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And As an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gonna let it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Decker. Fires to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And the Shanta clears come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The quick out. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They just keep firing. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. He splits the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense already made the long field goal. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Off-play action on first down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Going to the ground. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. Still on his feet at the 45. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks.
Touchdown, shot to clear. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The give to the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Delaware. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Easy completion on the shuffle. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Decker. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback now breaking the field. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Decker. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Chanticleers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Skips away from pressure. Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Decker.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch a big fella.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Buying some time. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Hens will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Snagged out of the air. Smashes through the tackle. He's loose down the middle. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Blue Hens offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Buys a little time with his feet. They're working that left side. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running. Nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Got his man on the right. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dean. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback moving. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off. He chews up yards. And
the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The kick is on its way. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a good job by the dragger out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They're looking to throw on second and short. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing
nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Let's go! The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Blue Hens back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Ambrose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. 7-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quickly complete. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dean. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man quickly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this seat. Fender. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burgess. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The Blue Hens are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, I make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
QB spicy. No gain on the play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He might want another play. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're looking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Iowa State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Breaks the tackle. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the ground with the back. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Moving out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Jet sweep to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, WKU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. His drive will open from the 15. Hands it off. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Past the first down marker and still running.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
First down for the offense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floating away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Powers through the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's looking to pass. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered. Opening
play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against a defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 times. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Leaves it with the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Makes the grab on the left. At the 45 on his way. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Dean. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Western Kentucky.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Blue Hens are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.